It's time for Columbus Sports Live. Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by It's time for the Titans on your new home for Columbus High School Athletics, Columbus Sports Live.
And good Tuesday evening, everybody. Welcome back here to Titan Fieldhouse, Columbus High School, as we have another great CNC doubleheader for you tonight as the Titans are set to take on the Riverton Rams here in Columbus, Kansas. Titans have made their first full trip around the moon with facing all the CNC teams. Now it's time to do it again. That's how basketball works. It's time to figure out what you did wrong the first time or figure out what you did right the first time and either repeat it or fix it. So hopefully this Titan team losing to Riverton on the ladies' side twice now, once in season play and once in tournament in the first round of the Lancer Classic. Hopefully this Titan team on the ladies' side can bring some heat tonight and get a win. We'd like to let you know that Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. You don't need to travel for quality, compassionate care with Mercy of Columbus right around the corner. They're local, they're reliable. That's Mercy of Columbus. You can learn more at mercy.net. So we will take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have the Vital Signs pregame show. A little crunched for time here, as I think the clock is a little bit early. I think it's about 4 minutes early, actually, but I'm just going on based on what time they're going to start the game. So when we come back, we'll take a look at some scores, some totals from last week, and preview some games around the area. All that and more ahead. We return to Columbus High School for the Vital Signs pregame show in 2 minutes.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back out here to Columbus High School as we kick off a shorter rendition of the Vital Signs pregame show. The Titans' execution is vital to their success, and at Vital Signs, they know how important execution is. That's why they help you through the entire process from design to installation. You can follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company. All right, let's preview these two teams. Riverton coming off of a win, 51-19 over the Baxter Springs Lions on their homecoming. Unfortunately, the Lady Titans lost their homecoming game to the Frontenac Raiders in a game that was really controlled by Frontenac the entire way. 55-31, the final score of that game. Frontenac on top. Columbus comes in, I believe, 6-7. Flip that for Riverton as they come in 7-6. So both squads a little hesitant to see each other. I think this is probably going to be a winnable game for the Titans. Both times these two teams have met, it's been close. And that's something I think that you need to take into consideration tonight. The last time that these two teams met was at the Lancer Classic, 39-33, Riverton on top of Columbus, the final score of that game. And then if you go back to before Christmas break on December the 16th, these two teams met up at Riverton, with Riverton beating Columbus 28-25. So both times have been close. We've got a full squad. I believe Grace Major playing tonight, hopefully. You know, actually, now that I say that, I don't see her on the court. Unless I've just missed something, but I don't believe there's wrestling tonight. I believe she should be here, but I believe that's going to play a factor in how this game kind of goes. We've got a full squad. They've got a full squad. A lot of height on this team and a lot of scoring, especially from the outside. In fact, they beat Girard by a couple points. I think it was 22-20 that they won that game, and it was a game that was a back and forth up until the very end of the game. So Riverton's got a couple wins over some opponents that we didn't beat. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup here tonight as Titans take on Rams for the second time in the main season, third time overall. For a return here with some stats, starting lineups, and the opening tip coming up here, matchups from around the area. Starters and the opening tip coming up here in just a little bit. We return here to Columbus High School in 2 minutes.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
The starting lineups for our visitors.
Flag's in the way. I was wondering if our scoreboard had just completely screwed up and now the flag was in the way. There we go. Welcome back out here to
Number 11 is Lavery.
Columbus High School. We're set for the tip
Number
here.
13 is Morgan Compton.
We're getting ready for the
Number 31 is Dave
starting lineups here.
At number 34 is
In the
E.J. Wells.
Tip for both teams.
The Rams are coached
Starting
by
tonight for the Titans will be sophomore, number 0, Katie Mooney.
Adam Thomason.
Sophomore, number 3, Briley Johnson. Freshman, number 5, Ellie Helms. Junior, number 12, Ava Harmon. And senior, number 14, Maddie Bergen. Those are your starting lineups tonight for Columbus. For the Riverton Rams, it'll be number 3, Chloe Parker. Number 11, Labrie Higginbotham.
And now,
Number 15, Morgan Compton.
Lady Titan.
Number 34, E.J. Wells.
Number 0.
Number 31, I can find her, J.C. Thomason.
At forwards, number
It's kind of written in black.
Johnson. At guard, number 5.
Titans in their home whites, red letters and numerals. Coached by Matt Lead, assisted by Ty Sills, the Rams. In their road blues with gold letters and numerals. They're coached by Adam Thomason, assisted by Zach Martin and Madison McKee. We're ready to go in this one. 8 minutes on the clock. Both squads ready to go. So we get set for the tip. And a good CNC matchup. Titans hoping to bounce back a little bit from last week's loss to Frontenac. Riverton, like we said earlier in the broadcast, coming off a win against Baxter Springs. So both squads coming into this match, I believe, pretty prepared. Columbus taking on a tough opponent. Riverton coming off a win, so it will be Bergen and Thomason for the tip. And Bergen jumps up, but Thomason wins it and flips it over to Wells. Now Parker with it.
Controlled by Riverton.
Rams control it off the tip. There's Compton. Gets it over to Parker. Parker back to Compton. Gets it out for E.J. Wells. Nearly stolen away, but Higginbotham comes up with it. Get it over to Parker now. Parker had a low-scoring affair last time these two teams met in the regular season, and a foul in the lane is drawn.
Fouled on Columbus, number 12, Ava Harmon.
That's going to go against Harmon. She picks one up, 7:32 here in the first quarter. About 28 seconds. Man, and we already got our first foul. There's Parker. Gets it over to Higginbotham. Higginbotham will back it out for Thomason. Thomason, one of the prominent Lady Ram volleyball stars here, as Parker will weave around the perimeter. Gets it over to Morgan Compton. Now back to Thomason. Parker drives baseline. Can't find an opening. Passes it back out to Thomason. That was Wells, top of the key. Now Higginbotham. Higginbotham back to Wells. Ball stolen away as Titans have their first possession here of the ball game. There's Helms with it. She'll drive. Right wing, tries to go in, backs out, gets it up for Riley Johnson. She tries a three and nearly went over the backboard. And I think they're going to say it went out of bounds back to Riverton. Still scoreless here in this one. 6:34 left to play, first quarter. As Parker will bring it up for the possession for the Rams. There's Thomason. Thomason drives in, finds an opening working against Mooney. Her shot no good. Bergen comes up with the rebound. And Helms will control it here early on in this one. Parker working against Helms, and pass stolen away, and Parker's going to take off with it. And she just jump shots up for it, and her bucket's up and in. Parker stole the ball and was wide open. And unfortunately had plenty of room to sneak through there as Ellie Helms was trying to catch up with her. Here's Katie Mooney. She drives baseline, weaves around, gets it over to Briley Johnson. Long two. Nothing but net.
Johnson for two.
And we're tied 2 apiece early on in this one. That was Parker. Gets it over to Compton on the right wing. Now back to Thomason. Parker directs a little traffic inside for E.J. Wells. A little jump shot. Rolls in. A little anticipation there from E.J. Wells, but her first bucket of the ball game, and Rams are now back with a 4-2 lead. There's Ava Harmon on the left wing. She tries a three. Too strong. Thomason comes down with the rebound and flips it over to Chloe Parker. Parker over to Compton. On the left wing. Now back for Parker in the corner. There's Compton over to Thomason. Now Higginbotham. She'll drive in. Weave it around. Gets it over to Wells. Now back out to Parker. Helms trying to find an opening. Compton tried to pass it somewhere inside. It was stolen away. Went off the foot of Ellie Helms. It'll go out of bounds. Back to the Rams. So a near turnover there could have resulted in some points for the Titans, but Ellie Helms couldn't control it and went off her foot. Instead, it'll remain Ram basketball. As Parker throws it over to Compton on the left wing. Back to Parker. Parker inside for Wells. Jump shots up and in.
Wells for 2.
4 points on the night for E.J. Wells, and Rams lead it 6-2 here in this one. Here's Helms over to Bergen inside for Ava Harmon. Back out to Bergen. She tries a three. Shot. I thought I was going to say shot no good, but Bergen looked like it was just going to go barely off the mark, but Bergen comes up with it. Her first points of the ball game and is in a big three here as it's now a 1 point affair. I stand corrected for once. There's Parker for three. Shot no good. Bergen comes down with the rebound and gives it up to Ellie Helms. Briley Johnson. She tries a three. Nothing but net.
Johnson for 2.
Titans starting to get hot here. Well, I guess they're going to call it a long two. I thought both of her feet were outside. Fair enough. Whatever. Titans still back with the lead by 1. Inside, that pass stolen away by the Titans. Here's Katie Mooney. She'll try her hand at a three. Too strong. Parker tips it away and controls the possession for Riverton. There's Compton on the left wing. Gets it over to Wells. Now back to Parker and nearly stolen away by Katie Mooney, and I think they're going to get a jump ball.
Jump ball call on the floor.
Possession will favor the Titans.
Titans. Checking in for the Lady Titans.
As Macy Allison checks in, Maddie Bergen will take a seat.
Checking in for Riverton will be number 44.
Riverton coming off some big games here in the CNC. They're a little out of sorts early on in this one.
And also number 23, Maddie Norby.
Perfect time for Titans to take advantage. There's Helms. She drives in, working on a couple of defenders double teamed, and pass intended for Macy Allison will go out of bounds back to Riverton. So it seems like Titans are doing all right offensively, but they can't get any passes, man. I think they've had a couple turnovers already tonight just based on sloppy passing. Same for Riverton. There's Parker for three on the left wing. Nothing but net for Chloe Parker. Like we said last time that these two teams met, she was a little out of sorts. Only had a few points in the ball game. I think she's already got more than what she did last time these two teams met in the main season. I have no idea what she had on tournaments as we weren't there. Ellie Helms drives in, loses it. Allison comes up with the board. I'm going to say she stepped out of bounds. It'll go back to Riverton. As, let's see, number 23, Maddie Darnaby has checked in the ball game along with number 44, Lexi Mallett. That pass stolen away. Briley Johnson in transition gets the bucket to go. And she's got 6. Leading scorer so far tonight is Briley Johnson. Dish pass over to Mallett. Mallett trying to find somewhere to put it. And that pass stolen away by Katie Mooney. She couldn't save it, though, before she went out of bounds. It'll stay with Riverton. But it's always a good thing to see that Katie Mooney's already had 2. Unfortunately, she stepped out of bounds, but she's been really trying to get inside Riverton's offense and create some turnovers here early on. Here's Thomason, top of the key. Gets it over to Parker. Parker bounce pass over for Darnaby.
Foul on Columbus, number 25, Macy Allison. That's her first. Team second. To the line for the Rams to shoot 2 shots. Will be number 31, JC Thomason.
Sorry, writing down stats. That foul's on Macy Allison. Thomason at the foul stripe. First one, no good. Thomason can't connect on either one of them. There's Helms, and she goes inside and gets the 2. First bucket of the night for Ellie Helms. And Titans are still on top here, 11-9. There's Higginbotham, gets it outside for Thomason. Thomason inside for Darnaby. Now back to Thomason. Here's Higginbotham. Pass over and under to, I believe that's Mallet. And Katie Mooney tried to save it, but it went out of bounds off her hands. It'll stay with the Rams.
21, Avery Barnett.
As Avery Barnett will check into the ball game, number 21. EJ Wells also back in. Chloe Parker sits early. Yeah, it's a little surprising call from Coach Thomason, considering that she's one of their bigs by far.
Foul on Columbus, number 5, Ellie Helms. That's her first. Team third.
Foul on Ellie Helms there. I didn't catch it. There's the pass from, I'm trying to remember, Barnett. Barnett up top. Ava Harmon tips it, and she grabs it, and she's up ahead. And will take the shot, and her easy bucket in transitions up and in. Not a bad start offensively tonight for the Titans. They're working on the Rams hard here early on. And that pass stolen away lands in the hands of, well, I was going to say Macy Allison, but it actually landed in the hands of Briley Johnson. As Ellie Helms will take it up, and she finds an opening in the lane. Her shot's up and in. Wouldn't be surprised if Coach Thomason calls timeout. I think he's just going to let his team figure it out. Well, I guess there was only a few seconds left. Should have looked at the time before I made that call. Anyway, Titans lead at 15-9 here early on in this one. We're getting ready for second quarter action coming up here after this 1-minute timeout.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
We'll come back here, coming out of the quarter break, start the second quarter action, and Ram basketballs. Here's Darnaby with it. Nearly lost it. She controls it, though. Gets it over to Compton. Tried to pass it inside for Wells. Stolen out of there by Briley Johnson. She flips it over to Ellie Helms. Helms will drive in, finds an opening. Shot no good, but a foul called. And Ellie Helms will take her first trip to the foul stripe tonight.
Foul on Riverton, number 3, Chloe Parker. That's her.
Would have been nice if she made it, but you can't have everything, you know what I mean?
2 shots will be number 5.
Titans offensively not having that bad of a night. Keep this up, and this will be a real good ball game. First one for Helms up and in. And she makes both of them. 2 for 2 at the line for Ellie Helms. As Parker will pick it up off the pass from Barnett. There's Compton. Pass stolen away by Katie Mooney, and she goes up. Shot no good, and it'll go out of bounds. And Parker tried to save it. It went out of bounds Oh. We're going to say it went out of bounds off the foot of Briley Johnson, and it'll go back to Riverton. Good turnover, had the opening. Basket wouldn't fall. Unfortunately, it just happened to land off the hand of the foot of Briley Johnson when Parker tried to save it inbounds. Parker turns it over again, nearly threw it away. She gets it back, and she falls down, and ball will go back to the Titans. Like we said, Riverton a little out of sorts early on in this one. I think Coach Thomason going to try to let them figure it out on their own. I think it's good for a team to figure things out like this in these situations. So not a bad move from Coach. There's Briley Johnson, right wing, nearly tipped out of there, and it is. Rams will turn it over. The Columbus will turn it over. Rams will get the steal. Here's Higginbotham. Higginbotham gets it over to Parker. Parker thought about driving in, gets it back out to Thomason. Bounce pass over for Higginbotham. Higginbotham inside for Wells. Her height, lost it though. Lands in the hands of Ellie Helms. Ellie Helms tries to drive in. Shots up and in. Nice move there by Ellie Helms. Not a bad move at all as Columbus leads it by 10, 19-9. That was Compton. Now Thomason. She finds an opening in the lane. Shot no good. And Mooney will come down with the board.
Timeout call on the floor by the Titans. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
And Coach Lee going to call timeout for 30 seconds. We'll take it with him. We return here to Columbus High School. Titans on top by 10. We return here in 30 seconds. Titan basketball out of the timeout. Mooney checks it into Helms. Helms will direct a little traffic on the offensive end. Gets it over to Johnson off the fake three. Now here's Harmon. Harmon backs it out for Maddie Bergen. Back out for Harmon. She fakes the three, drives in instead, and loses it. They're going to get a hold, I believe, on E.J. Wells.
Fouls on Riverton, number 34, E.J. Wells. That's her
first personal. Second team foul. First one from Harmon at the lines, up and in. Also, I lied. I think Grace Major suffering from a bit of an injury. She didn't wrestle last night, from what I know. And she's here, but she's not playing. So I'm assuming she's got some bit of an injury tonight. So Titans down her, but they're not doing too bad as there's another turnover. As Katie Mooney comes up with it. Gets it across court for Ellie Helms. Up top for Ava Harmon near the top of the key. Flips it over to Helms. She tries a three. Shot no good. Riverton will control the board as Wells and Parker. And there's a turnover by Katie Mooney as Parker and Wells couldn't figure out what to do with it. There's Helms. Underneath the basket. Shot no good. Katie Mooney tried to steal it as Parker takes off like a jet and pushes Helms.
Foul on Columbus, number 5.
Oh, and they're going to get a blocking foul first.
That's her second. Team 4.
Well, I think Parker kind of clearly pushed on Helms, but blocking foul called. It'll stay here with Riverton. Second on Ellie Helms. Oh, yeah, there you go. As Compton pushes against, I believe, either Ellie Helms or Briley Johnson. Couldn't see the number.
Number 50, Morgan.
And that'll go against Compton.
Her first. Team 3.
It's 21-9. Titans on top here early on. Long two for Ellie Helms. Shot no good. Bergen tried to get the rebound. Tipped it out of there, and Ava Harmon grabs it. Helms with the basketball, gets it outside for Bergen. Or excuse me, well, that was Bergen with it now, but that was Johnson initially. Helms will weave around the perimeter. Tries to find an opening against the Ram defense. Gets it out to Harmon, top of the key. Now Maddie Bergen. Trying to take care of the basketball here against a very potent Ram defense. Mooney will drive baseline. Her shot up and under. She gets her own rebound. Put back no good. Rams control it. Could have been some points there, but there's Parker with it in the corner. Bounce pass over for Wells. I believe it. Yeah, there was a tie between Helms and Wells, and it will go back to Columbus. There's Helms. Gets it over to Harmon. Quite a few turnovers tonight for Riverton. Haven't been able to turn them into points, though. Titans on the other end have had several turnovers turned into some points, and currently up 21-9. There's Helms. Bounce pass underneath for Ava Harmon. She saves it into a traffic full of Rams. And there's a turnover on the Titan side. Here's Compton. Compton inside for E.J. Wells, and her shot's up and in. Back to a 10-point lead, 21-11. Time to start creating some more on the offensive end here. Helms fakes the pass, tries to drive inside, gets it out to Maddie Bergen. That was Harmon, now Johnson with it. Over for Maddie Bergen, she tries a three, hit one tonight, off the mark. Katie Mooney thought she might have it. Lands in the hands of Riverton. Parker gets it over to Compton inside for J.C. Thomason. Floater in the lane, no good. And that was Barnett, and she throws it away. She had the rebound, and there's a tie-up between Thomason and Wells.
All on the floor.
They'll go.
There, it's Riverton.
Okay. Well, two refs report in different ways, so I didn't know, but it'll stay with Riverton. Allison back in for Columbus. Higginbotham back in for Riverton. There's Higginbotham with it now. He'll drive in, gets it out to Barnett. Little jumper from Barnett, shot no good. Thomason with the height comes down with the rebound. Put back no good. Parker comes down with the other rebound. That one no good. And there's Thomason with the fourth put back. And she's fouled.
Fouled on Columbus. Number 3, Riley Johnson. That's her
That'll be the first on Johnson. 15 foul. Foul split at 2. Columbus with 5. Riverton with 3. Thomason at the foul stripe. First one's up and in.
Listen.
Her first points of the night. Leading all scorers right now is E.J. Wells with 6. Following behind her is Chloe Parker with 5. And now J.C. Thomason with 2. As Rams have cut it back to single digits here as Titans need to get working offensively again. Had a good momentum swing there for a while. Almost a turnover on every possession. Resulted in points. There's Katie Mooney for 3. Shot no good off the mark. Barnett comes down with the rebound and hands it off to Higginbotham. And Parker will bring it up the timeline for Riverton. Bounce pass over to Barnett. Barnett finds an opening, loses it off her foot. Helms will come down with the rebound. Head pass for Briley Johnson. She goes up. Shot blocked by Chloe Parker. And they'll get a blocking foul. That's her first personal. Fourth team foul.
Chloe Parker, that's her
second personal. Sorry, I guess I missed one in there. First one for Johnson, nothing but net.
Riley Johnson. And checking in for Riverton will be number 15, Morgan Compton.
No, I completely forgot to mark all the... I thought we were still in the first quarter. I don't know why. Marking these points as if we're in the first. Completely my fault. Luckily, I don't think Titans have scored much here. as of recently. Here's Higginbotham. Bounce pass to Burnett inside to Wells. Off the loose ball, it'll stay with Riverton as Wells has it nearly stripped away. Gets it over to Compton. Cross court for Higginbotham. That's Barnett. Inside for Wells. Her shot no good. Off the glass. And Titans will control it. Helms drives in. Shots up and in. Runs through the lane. A little up and under move by Ellie Helms. So when I tell you what, later on when we do the halftime stats, who made what in what quarter, it's not going to be right because I absolutely forgot we were in the second. In fact, we're ticking out of the second right now. It's been a fast-paced game. That's Compton. Over to Wells. Now inside for Barnett. Barnett ahead to, well, maybe E.J. Wells, but Compton grabbed it. Higginbotham will try to reset here with 30 seconds left to go in the first half. There's Compton, nearly stolen away by Mooney. Gets it ahead to J.C. Thomason. Thomason will drive in, jumper in the lane, rattles off the glass, and good.
Thomason for two.
24-15, a 9-point lead for Columbus, as they'll have, most likely, disregarding a turnover, the final shot of the first half. Helms drives in, backs out, puts up a shot, no good. Hits it out. They have another, and they're not going to call it no matter what it was, but at the end of the first half, Columbus leads at 24-15. We got an exciting one between Riverton and Columbus. We'll continue this one from Columbus High School as we kick off the Crossing Construction halftime show coming up here after this 2-minute break. We'll be right back.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Everybody can make something because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Welcome back out here. The country music fades out to the Crossland Construction halftime show. Your career awaits with Crossland Construction. Start with Crossland right out of high school with their internship and apprenticeship programs. You can learn more at crossland.com/careers. All right, this halftime, Titans lead at 24-15 over the Riverton Rams. Rams a little out of sorts offensively. I'm sure Coach Thomason going to regroup his squad in the locker room and try to figure things out. Looking at this one so far, leading scorer tonight is Ellie Helms for Columbus with 10 points. She had 2 in the second, followed up by the other 8 coming up in the first quarter, most of them off of turnovers. For a long stretch there, every Riverton possession resulted in a turnover for Columbus, and that was a good thing. It allowed us to kind of break away from the press a little bit and allowed Riverton to get a little nervous, to get a little sloppy with the passing, and created quite a few turnovers, especially down low when Columbus was just ready to intercept the ball. Going over, continuing with Riley Johnson. She has 7. She follows Ellie Helms. She had 1 in the second quarter. Like I said, I'm not sure because I forgot we were in the second quarter for a long time. Followed up by 6 in the first. Ava Harmon, she had all 3 in the first quarter. And then Maddie Bergen hit a big 3 in the first as well. So Harmon and Bergen with 3, and that rounds out the scoring tonight for Columbus. Or so far. On the Rams side, they're led in scoring by E.J. Welch. She had 6 points, all in the first quarter. Followed up by Chloe Parker with 5, a big 3, and then a little jump shot. She rounds it out with 5 points, all of them in the first quarter. And then really the only points Riverton could get up on the board came in the form of J.C. Thomason. A little floater off the backboard was good for 2 in the second, and then she had a trip to the foul stripe. 2 out of 2 for her tonight so far, so she's up and running. So Titans got to watch really the starting 5. I mean, nobody else that Coach Thomason has subbed in has done a lot. They just really have to watch the starting 5. I'm sure they're going to come out with the original crew that came out tonight, and I'm sure that's who we're going to see probably make the best of this ball game. I know, for example, J.C. Thomason has really been an incredible player for Riverton this year. Just watching a little film on him outside the paint and inside the paint. Going to need to contain her. Morgan Compton's pretty good at strategy, kind of directing a little bit of traffic. Same story for E.J. Wells, her height, along with Thomason. Can do some really good things, especially late in the game if you're a little sloppy with the passing, if you have a decent-sized lead. Columbus has been a lot better in the second half of this season at controlling second halves. So I think that's a good thing for them. And they're coming out of the locker room now, which means it's time for us to go to commercial break. When we come back, we'll take a look at some scores from around the area from some of the games. Frontenac taking on Parsons, Girard taking on Galena, and a big CNC matchup there. We'll bring you the scores from the girls' matchups so far coming up in that one. We return to Columbus High School in 2 minutes.
primeaccounting.net.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be. There is no typical firefighter.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Welcome back out here to Columbus High School as we'll talk about some scores going on tonight from around the area. A couple CNC games going on that we know of. Parsons and Frontenac taking on each other tonight in the girls' game sometime in the second quarter. Frontenac on top of Parsons 30-16. And Girard and Galena are taking on each other at Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium in Girard, Kansas. Girard currently up at the half, 32-22 over Galena. And a big one here, 24-15. A big game here for both squads as 7-6 Riverton looking to keep that as Columbus is trying to break it. I believe advanced to 7-7, get back right at the 500 mark. So an important game for both squads, as I believe this is for both the first game coming out of running through the CNC once. As the music is really loud. Oh, man. I can hear it in my headphones. I think it's almost blasted in my headphones. I think it's a little bit more, a little louder in my ear than it is actually playing here tonight in the field house. So you're back to this one. 24-15, Columbus on top. As we get ready for the second half, it will be Columbus basketball. There, the music stops finally in my ear. Man, oh man, I tell you what. Second half of play, Katie Mooney will control it. She nearly lost it and got it back. Is weaving around Higginbotham, double team, gets it out for Ava Harmon. Come on, get it across for Maddie Bergen. And that pass stolen away, or the ball stolen away by Chloe Parker. And I think they're going to get a charge. Ava Harmon took it right at the scores table near half court, and it'll go back to Columbus. Here's Helms with it, gets it over to Harmon. Now in the corner for Briley Johnson. Johnson over to Mooney. Mooney weaves around a team of Rams. Her shot up and in off the glass.
Mooney for two.
First bucket of the third quarter, and that's Katie Mooney's first points of the ball game. Pulls Titans pulls the Rams within 11 points, but Titans have an 11-point lead is what I should have said. Pass stolen away. Titans will come up with it as Helms escapes the defense. Oh, her shot no good. But that was a nice weave through the Rams. As Parker tried to find an opening in the lane, she'll back out and reset offensively. There was a three from I couldn't see who. Shot no good. (26-15), 6:19 here left to go in the third quarter. There's Ellie Helms on a double team. Gets it out for Katie Mooney. She tries a three. Shot no good. Bergen tried to get the rebound. Lands in the hands of J.C. Thomason. Thomason will bring it up for the Rams. Here's Higginbotham. Higginbotham out to Compton. Bounce pass over for Thomason. Top of the key. Flips it over to Higginbotham. Now inside for E.J. Wells, and her shot's off the glass and good.
Wells for two.
First bucket for the Rams of the second half. And now it's back within 9, 26-17. Helms will drive baseline, put it up, shot no good. And Riverton will come down and try to work something on offense. There's Higginbotham. Coach Thomason going to direct his squad a little bit. Parker in the lane, backs it out for Wells. Here's Higginbotham. Her pass stolen away by Briley Johnson. Flips it over to Ellie Helms. Nice look inside by Briley Johnson. She found it and picked it away. And Helms nearly had her pocket picked. Underneath pass for Briley Johnson. Nice move there. And her shot's up and in. That wasn't a bad move at all, I'll tell you that. You like to see stuff like that when you can find the good look and get inside the lane. Inside for J.C. Thomason. Her shot's up and good.
Thomason for 2.
Before you know it, J.C. Thomason will probably lead all scores in this thing. Titans can't weave around a 9-point lead. Those Rams have cut it every time Titans have increased it. Harmon will fake the shot, get it out to Briley Johnson. She fakes it as well. There's Bergen corner 3, nothing but net. Maddie Bergen with 6 points on the night. 3 in the first, 3 in the third. 31-19. And there's a travel call, I believe, on Chloe Parker, and it'll go back to Columbus. Gotta say, I thought it would be a lot closer at this point, but I said the same thing about the Frontenac game, and look at what happened there last week on the boys' side. So that's all I'll say on that, and then we'll just stop talking because announcer's jinx is very, very real. And it happens, unfortunately, in the worst of situations. Here's Ellie Helms, gets it inside for Briley Johnson. She stepped out of bounds before she could save it. It'll go back to Riverton. Compton right wing. Here's it up to Parker. Here's Wells in the lane. Shots up and good and the foul. And she'll go to the foul stripe shooting 2 on the...
That's the spirit. Fouls on Columbus. Number 14, Maddie Bergen.
That will be Bergen's first personal.
First. Checking in for Columbus.
First team foul of the half as Allison will replace her.
This is for 34, EJ Wells.
Wells here to shoot 1. She makes it. 31-20, now an 11-point difference. Oh, did they not count the basket? I don't think they counted the basket. I think they're saying it was on the floor. I might mark that away from her. Good news for Columbus. And there's Edie Mooney inside the lane, got caught up and traveled. It'll go back to Riverton. There's Compton off the pass from Chloe Parker. Now back to Parker. Try to get it inside for Wells. Lands in the hands of Higginbotham. She takes a long 2, rolls in and out. And Parker swats it out of bounds. It will go back to Columbus. These Lady Titans 0-2 so far this season against Riverton, so a much better game here tonight as Helms drives to baseline, gets it out, and pass intended for Ava Harmon. Fortunately landed in the face of a Riverton Ram fan. It's always unfortunate. Especially when they're not expecting it either. I think he was talking to somebody and wake-up call. It'll remain Titan basketball as Helms weaves around the Ram defense, finds an opening, and it gets her pocket picked, and it'll go back to Riverton. As Higginbotham checks it into Parker. Parker will bring it up, gets it over to Higginbotham. Higginbotham left wing, now flips it over to Chloe Parker. Here's Compton. Top of the key for Parker. EJ Wells wanting the basketball. Gets it to Higginbotham inside for Wells. She goes up. Shot no good. And only Titans underneath for the rebound. That's how you like to see it. Here's Katie Mooney. She'll get it outside for Briley Johnson. Now Harmon, top of the key. There's Mooney. Quick left corner three, too strong. Allison saves it. Gets it outside for Ava Harmon. Now Helms with it, and her pocket picked away, and they're going to get a foul inside on Chloe Parker.
Foul on Riverton, number 3.
That's her third personal.
Third. Team first.
And not good when one of your bigs like that is 3 fouls, but as big of a defensive player as she is, it's not surprising. As Chloe Parker will sit the bench as Avery Barnett will check back in here. Mooney will inbound it in the backcourt. Flips it over to Trinity Green. Missed her check-in. She's in the ball game now. First appearance. Harmon tried to find a spot to hand it off to. Couldn't get anywhere. Being on a double team. Top of the key three for Katie Mooney. Nothing but net. That's what you like to see. 34-22. Rams have been unable to make points in this ball game when they've needed it. But like I said, announcer Jinx got me at Frontenac. I don't want it to get me here in this one. And nearly picked away by Trinity Green. And in fact, I think it was saved by Compton in the backcourt. So kind of lucky she didn't avoid a reach-in foul there. There's Higginbotham with it. We take under a minute to go here in the third quarter. There's Barnett. Inside for Thompson, back out. Here's Compton for 3. Way short. Nearly airballed it, and there's a tie-up between E.J. Wells and Macy Allison.
That goes to Riverton.
And it will stay with Riverton. Higginbotham gets it inside for E.J. Wells, and her shot's up and in.
Wells for 2.
Harmon inside, trying to find somewhere to put it. Gets it over to Green, hands off for Mooney. Mooney weaves around, will drive in outside for Briley Johnson. A little high pass there. A little high pass for Trinity Green, trying to be picked away by the Rams. Nobody's pocket been picked so far this possession. There's Allison inside. She drives in, gets it back out to Harmon. She tries a 3, knocks it down. And that's not a much better way to end the third quarter. Columbus on top of Riverton, 37-24. Let's just hope there's not a big turnaround here from Riverton. If Titans can keep this up on offense and defense, they've got this ball game by a long shot. We return here to Columbus High School. Columbus on top of Riverton here in 1 minute.
One of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
I did say a 1 minute timeout, but Rams got back on the court, and I got nervous we were going to miss some of this exciting ball game. Like I said, Titans 0-2 on this Riverton team so far this year. Pretty sure they met them 4 times last year, maybe 3. I know the Titans knocked them out of the sub-state. One of those teams Columbus has been able to figure out over time and really strategize and play against. Remember, they're playing a team that beat the Charter Lady Trojans. There's a turnover. There's Parker. They're going to try to work quickly now as they got to get points up. And Parker, I would say that's a travel. Their shot goes off the backboard, saved by the Titans. Here's Helms. Control the basketball. Work it across. There you go. Helms takes off. Ends it off for Macy Allison. Now back out for Harmon. Thought about the three. Gives it up to Briley Johnson, and she'll back out and reset. Pass it to Ellie Helms. Here's Bergen. Now Allison. Back out to Ava Harmon. Here's Helms with it. Takes a little jumper in the lane. Up and good. Been decently impressed tonight with the Lady Titan offenses. They've been working hard. And it's showing off. Several impressive turnovers, several impressive shots. A lot of good things to take out of this game. There's a three from Parker off the mark. No good. And Helms will slow it down near the half-court mark. Trying to find an opening for the shot. Gets it out to Harmon. Harmon inside for Macy Allison. Shot no good. She does get her own rebound. Gets it out for Harmon. Saved in there. And Coach Lee wants a full timeout. That was a good possession.
It'll be a full.
Not a timeout in desperation, that's for sure. We'll take it with, and we return here to Columbus High School here in 30 seconds. Columbus on top of Riverton, 39-24. Welcome back. 39-24. Columbus on top of Riverton here in this one. 6:29 left to go in the ballgame. A much better performance from this team against the Rams third time around. Third time's a charm, right?
Yep.
And that pass nearly stolen away. Helms controls it in the backcourt. She drives in, puts the shot up, no good, and they're going to get a travel in the lane on Ellie Helms. I would say that's a little late for the travel call, but I guess that's none of my business. I think they're going to get a blocking foul there on Katie Mooney. See who they get the foul.
Number 0. Katie Mooney.
She's trying to work on
team second.
Either Parker or Higginbotham, one of the two. Which my memory was longer than about 7 seconds. Inside for Wells. Back out to Higginbotham. Top of the key 3. Rolls in and out. Unfortunate shot there for Riverton. Put back by Barnett is good, but the other put back by E.J. Wells is.
Wells for 2.
And she's got a good majority of the points for Riverton tonight. 39-26. Rams got to work quickly here if they want to pull back in this ball game. Titans need to slow things down. There's Harmon on the right wing. Flips it over to Allison. Allison gets it over to Helms. Riverton's going to press the defense every time, so you got to be prepared. Bounce pass for Macy Allison. Her shot no good, and Wells comes down with the board. The pass nearly stolen away by Ellie Helms. Lands in the hands of Chloe Parker. Parker will give it up to Barnett. Her shot over the net, no good. The putback by Parker, also no good, but they're going to get a foul on Columbus. And Parker will go to the foul line.
Fouls on Columbus, number 25, Macy Allison.
Foul on Allison, her second personal.
Foul for Riverton. There's number 3.
13th foul. First one for Parker, nothing but net.
Yeah, for Riverton.
Her first bucket of the second half. As Johnson and Compton will check in.
Number 3, Johnson.
Second one for Parker, rolls in and out. Been that kind of night for Riverton. The putback by E.J. Wells, no good, and Bergen comes down with the board for the Titans. Helm's going to direct a little traffic. Try to reset the Titans offensively as she backs out near the half-court mark. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson stolen away. Pass by Parker. She's got room to go up. Shot's no good. But she's fouled as she hits the floor.
Foul on Columbus, number 0, Katie Mooney.
Katie Mooney's second personal, fourth team foul. During the second half of play as Riverton inbounds it. Parker looks for an opening, gets it to Higginbotham. Come back to Parker inside for Wells. Her bucket's up and in. That's kind of the goal. Get it to E.J. Wells.
By Riverton.
39-29 as they pull it back within 10 here. Riverton takes a timeout. Coach Thomason going to try to think something up to pull the game back within the hands of Riverton. We return to Columbus High School in 30 seconds for the exciting finish.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back out here. Columbus on top by 10 against Riverton, 39-29. Riverton trying to pull it back within their hands. 4:23 left to go in the ball game. They got time to do it, but if I to keep up the pace they've been keeping up with all night, they should win this ball game. Gerard on top of Galena with a minute left to go in the fourth quarter, 55-38. As Columbus tries to get it across half court against the full court press by the Rams. Here's Bergen. Her shot off the glass. No good anyway, and they're going to get a travel before she made it to the basket. Going to go back to Riverton. Parker tries to weave around the Titan defense. Here's Higginbotham. Try to get it inside for Thomason. Stolen away by Columbus. Helms will direct traffic. Get it over to Harmon. Harmon weaves it around. Goes inside. Shot off the glass. No good. Parker takes off like a jet. I say that term lightly. Working on a double team. Gets it out for Compton. Corner three for Parker. Up and in when they need it. And there's another timeout from Coach Thomason.
Timeout on the floor.
Almost saw that one going in from a mile away as Riverton has pulled it back within 7 points.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll take it with Coach Thomason. We return here to Columbus High School after this commercial break.
The right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Welcome back. Riverton's pulled it back within 7 here. Pace starting to slow down for the Titans. They need some points. Mooney will inbound it to Johnson and give it back to Mooney. Pass nearly picked away, and Mooney will weave it around Chloe Parker. We don't want to turn over here as these last 3 minutes could be crucial for Riverton. I don't even know what the call was. I guess they're going to say she stepped out of bounds or something. Well, there's a turnover regardless of the call. Parker will weave it around, get it outside to Wells. Wells will box out, gets it. Here it is for Thomason, and her shot's up and in.
Thomason for 2.
Wouldn't be a wise move to take a timeout. Full court press being run by Riverton. And Katie Mooney will lose it out of bounds. Knocked into the ref there.
Someone on the floor were called by the Titans.
I knew it.
It's going to be a 30-second.
30-second timeout as Coach Lee's going to try to regroup his squad and maintain the lead that they've got. It's down to 5 points, but you just got to win this game as Riverton's trying to pull back in it. Trying to find some other scores now from around the area. Like I said, I don't know who all is playing each other. I know Parsons and Frontenac and Girard and Galena. So I guess a little trouble going on in the Parsons live streams in the third. Frontenac is up 56-47. Frontenac coming off of a loss to Nevada last night, Monday night. 5-point lead here for Columbus. You got to retain it. Parker hands it off to Compton. There's Higginbotham with it, top of the key. Weave around some defenders, gets it over to Chloe Parker. Parker back out for Wells. Here's Higginbotham inside for Thomason. Thomason shot no good, but a foul drawn.
Fouls on Columbus. Number 5, Ellie Helms.
That'll be the third personal on Ellie Helms.
1.
15 foul. Fouls now split by 4, 5-1, with Columbus on the bigger end of that. First one for Thomason rattles in. Shouldn't say rattles in, it was a swish. And second one, nothing but net, as Thomason makes both of them. Now it's a one-possession ball game. Oh, man. Just had this at Frontenac, man. I can't keep doing this or I'm going to start getting gray hairs here. Here's Helms. She drives baseline, gets it out to Johnson. Now here's Allison. Allison back out to Harmon. She tries a three. Short. Nobody there for the rebound, as it'll be controlled by Riverton. If Riverton can hit a three there, they can tie it up. 1:47 left to go. That pass nearly stripped away, lands in the hands of Compton. Wells will back around, and her little floater's up and good, and Coach Thomason will jump for the timeout.
4.
Oh, man. 39-38. It's a one-point ball game. Columbus looked like they had it.
Timeout called by Riverton.
And I could blame it on the announcer's jinx, but I don't think it's going to do anything. A 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him as I need to catch my breath. We return for the exciting finish of this one. 1:37 left to go. Columbus by 1 in 30 seconds.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
39-38. 1 point lead for Columbus as they have been pretty much dry from anywhere here in this fourth quarter. And Riverton has been hitting them left and right. Need some points here offensively. I guess that's the only way you can score points. Helms will back out. Helms trying to weave it around. Can't find a spot to put it. To trade it off anywhere. I think they're going to get a pushing foul on Morgan Compton.
Foul on Riverton, number 15, Morgan Compton.
Her second.
Team second.
Second team foul. Titans will inbound it in the backcourt. Helms a long ways away. Just got to get it across the mark, and she'll be grabbed easy by Higginbotham. Pretty sure that's what they wanted.
For 11, Libri Higginbotham. That's her first.
Because you still have,
Team third.
well, it'll be the 5th team fouls. That one's on Labry Higginbotham, her first personal. I don't know what the call was. I just heard the whistle blow, and I was writing down numbers. Mooney inbounds it once again in the backcourt for Ellie Helms. Getting ready to tick under a minute here. Nearly stolen away by Chloe Parker. And they're going to get a foul on Higginbotham. That's her second.
Falls on Riverton, number 11.
15 foul.
That's her second.
Her fourth.
Team fourth.
Mooney once again inbounding it for Helms. Just run it out here. But 51 seconds is a lot of time, and there's a foul once again on Higginbotham. She picks up her third.
Number 11, Labry Higginbotham.
Picks up 3 quick ones here, trying to stop the clock. Both team fouls tied at 5, so nobody's going to the foul stripe in for another couple of fouls. As Mooney's set to inbound it. Bounce pass for Harmon. I don't know how that wasn't a foul there. Coach Lee called timeout. I was assuming that was a foul on Thomason, but
timeout all.
Lee called the timeout before. 1-point ball game here, 48.6 seconds. It's a full timeout called by Coach Lee. We return here to Columbus High School in 1 minute.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Welcome back. Seems to never be able to get 2 commercials in anymore for a 1-minute timeout because they don't take the full. Riverton pretty much did. But I guess Columbus didn't need much time to talk it over. You just want a good ending. 48.6 seconds, and Titans are going to inbound it against the height of J.C. Thomason. That pass stolen away. There's Wells. Gets it over to Parker. 43 seconds. There's Compton, right wing. Pass nearly tipped away. Parker comes up with it. And that pass nearly stolen away. And I think Coach Thomason going to burn a timeout of his own. 29.6 seconds. I actually think that saved the Titans there as they were trying to steal it, not coming up with pretty much anything. We'll take another timeout. 29.6. Columbus still on top by 1. We return to Columbus High School here in 30 seconds.
Is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Hopefully the last timeout called in this one. Should have kept track of team timeouts. That was my fault. They don't show them on the scoreboard. Columbus on top by 1. Been in that lead for a long time. It'll be Riverton basketball as Compton set to inbound it. Gets it over to Parker. They could either hold and hope they make a 3 at the final shot. Puts it inside for Thomason. Thomason tries to put it up. Shot no good. Johnson comes down with it. Hold it. And there's the foul on Parker. I would have just said hold it.
Foul on
let them come to you. Just make sure you avoid a 10-second violation. 10 seconds left.
team 6.
That's the 4th foul on Parker. 16 foul.
21, Avery Barnett.
You obviously don't. I guess it took her out. I don't know why you would. 10 seconds left unless she got overtime. J.C. Thomason going to make life hard for Katie Mooney, but they inbound it. Here's Helms. She gets it across. And there was a foul on somebody. 5.6.
Fouls on Riverton, number 31, J.C. Thomason. That's her.
Helms will go to the foul line.
To line for the Titans.
Only the first foul on Thomason.
Helms.
17 fouls, so now a bonus for Columbus. Bucket for Helms, no good. Parker going to drive in, shot at the buzzer, no good. And Columbus will win it by the smallest possible margin, 39-38. Here in this one,
39.
by the skin of their teeth. Columbus comes out on top here in this one, 39-38. We'll add up all the stats and come back here with the post-game show as we get set for this boys matchup. What a finish to the girls. I'm hoping it's not as close as the boys. Like I said, 2 back-to-back close matchups. I'm not going to be able to take it. We return here to Columbus High School here in 2 minutes. We'll be right back.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back here in between games. Talk about some stats here from this close. Girls finished 39-38. Columbus wins. In a game that was, Riverton was down by about 15 at a point, similar to this Frontenac game for the boys on Friday last week. Columbus started to fall short. Riverton pulled back within it. Columbus hangs on by the skin of their teeth, 39-38. Let's tell you about some scoring totals. Leading scorer tonight for the Titans is Ellie Helms with 12 points. She had 10 at the half. And most of these scoring totals are going to be pretty dry, except I think for Katie Mooney in the second half. She only had 2. She rounds it out with 12. Riley Johnson, she had 7 at the first half. Picked up a bucket in the third quarter. It's where it stayed for her, 9 points in total. Ava Harmon had 3 in the first half. She picked up a tray from the outer perimeter. Rounds out her scoring with 6 points tonight, and then 6 as well from Addie Bergen. Same story for her. She had 3 in the first half, and then she picked up another tray in the third. Makes it 6 for her. Looking at the Rams, they really picked up in the second half. Chloe Parker had 5. She ends up with 9 with 4 in the fourth quarter, right when the Rams really needed it. BJ Wells, leading scorer tonight for the Riverton Rams with 17 points. She had 6 at the half, and she picked up many. It formed just easy layups that she got in transition. 3 in the third quarter, and then she picked up 246 in the fourth. So a big night for E.J. Wells and J.C. Thomason, 4. At the half, she picked up more than what she had already scored with 6. She picked up 2 in the third, followed up by
Cold out there, so head on up against this thing. Just back.
4 in the fourth quarter. That rounds out her scoring tonight with 10 points. Those are your scoring totals for this ball game as the boys squad's getting set up. We'll take another quick break, and we'll come back, preview this matchup as we kick off the second half of the Vital Signs pregame show. Coming up next here, we return to Columbus High School in 2 minutes. We'll be right back.
Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back here as we kick off the second round of the Vital Signs pregame show here in Columbus Sports Live. The Titans' execution is vital to their success, and at Vital Signs, they know how important execution is. That's why they help you through the entire process from design to installation. Follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company. All right. Last time these two teams met each other on the boys' side was at the Lancer Classic semifinal game. Columbus knocked out Riverton 58-48 in that one, and then Columbus knocked them out 59-48, I believe. It might be the wrong score, but I believe when these two teams met at Riverton back on December 16th. Some scoring totals from that previous matchup. Cole Tungenhauer led it with 15, followed by Brett Hamilton with 13. Lena Midja had 10 in that ball game, followed by Cole Youngblood with 8, Seth Stover with 4, and Matt Kirk with 2 on the Rams side. Leading all scores with Jamie Richardson with 12, followed by Noah Harper with 11. Colton Thomas with 7. Locke North with 5. Michael Shepard with 4. Tariq Richardson with 3. And Jalen McGuire with 2. And I think they went into 13 team fouls in that one. So Columbus was pretty much, Coach Smiley said, I believe, in the post-game interview during the Frontenac game, that they were pretty much in control the entire one there. These two squads know each other very well, so I see this being a good matchup, you know. Riverton trying to finally get a win over Columbus. I believe their record, as I drop my pen, I'll pick it up here in just a minute. Their record is 8-5. Taking a loss to Frontenac, 74-62. Of course, us. They took a loss to Galena, 55-49. Gave Galena a run for their money. Closest game Galena's had. We have the second by 1 point. They were 6 points away. We were 7. Took another loss to us in the Lancer Classic. Lost in the third place game in the Lancer Classic, 58-52 over College Heights Christian Academy. And that's where they are. Titans 10-3 on the year with losses to Parsons in the Lancer Classic championship game. I forget who else. Trying to remember. Galena and Gerard. That's who it was. 40-50 So Columbus has some work to do, but I believe this game is definitely very winnable. For Columbus, they've just got to take care of the basketball, but Riverton's always going to climb back if they give you the opportunity. We just saw that in the girls' game. So both squads ready, both squads amped up. I think both of them are ready for this one. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back and kick off. I guess we already did, but we'll come back and look at some other matchups from around the area. We'll try to find some final totals of girls' games, and we'll also try to find some other matchups around the area tonight that are taking place. We return here to Columbus High School on the Vital Signs pregame show in 2 minutes.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Welcome back here to Columbus High School as the music stops. So, tell you about some scores tonight from around the area. I don't think it is anymore. Yep. Frontenac and Parsons on the girls' side. The final score from that one will be 76-64. Frontenac on top. So a close game there between the Vikings and the Raiders. And on the girls' side for Girard and Galena, it is 70-52. So Girard on the ladies' side will come out with the win. I'm excited to see the matchup between these two boys' squads because they're both very good. And I think it was a close affair. Galena came back and won it the last time these two met. But Girard gave them a run for their money. 10 minutes until that game starts. Or probably more like 5 now. They're in commercial break. And we do know Baxter and Colgan are taking on each other tonight. In fact, I'll try to find where that is. It's at Colgan. So the ESPN 100.7 site would work on my computer. The school wouldn't block it. Maybe I could tell you the score of that game. I'll try to pull it up on my phone here as we take into the halftime hour. But yeah, those are the final scoring totals of the girls' game so far for the CNC. We'll take another quick break and we'll come back with the starting lineups and the tip of this boys' game here from Columbus High School. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
Welcome back out here to Columbus High School. And we are going to be joined by, can you hear me all right? Yeah. Awesome. Joined by our head coach of the Lady Titans, Matt Lee. Good win tonight, 39-38. It was a little more lopsided previous squad at the third quarter. Rams tried to pull back in it, but you held on to the very end. So very nice win tonight as you guys were 0-2 against them going into this one.
We have this one on the calendar. We really wanted this one. We put extra time in the preparation, spent a lot of time looking at film. And, you know, because we played so much, like, we pretty well know what each other's going to do. So it's, you know, making that extra move, extra adjustment, and give them credit. They're a good team. I knew going in, it wouldn't matter the lead. Nothing's really safe because they're going to fight. So I definitely give them they fought that. Kicked our butt in the court, but number 22 is the lead. Gave us a push and we didn't give up, and we finished it out.
How did you guys, what did you guys talk about at halftime? You were up going into the half by 11 or so.
Yeah.
Double digits.
We did talk about not taking off the gas, making sure that we're doing the little thing, continuing to do the little thing that we were doing in the first time. Good screen, being unselfish. Some of our normal scores, like Katie Moody only had 5 quarters, but she had a lot of steals, good rebounds, and she was contributing in a lot of different ways. So I was really proud of her on that.
You guys have got Colgan on the third at Colgan High School. It's going to be a big game. So Colgan's probably the best team in the CNC.
Yeah.
They're an undefeated. Yeah. So how are you guys looking to address them, putting up on Friday night?
I'm going to spend some time, you know, watching film. Didn't want to look ahead too far, but putting some notes together. So really, I mean, their posts are progress. So we're going to have to find some ways that we can attack their posts a little bit in a different way than we did the first time.
Absolutely. If you could pick a player tonight, looking at the squad from points to attitude, who's it going to be for the play of the game tonight?
I was really happy with Riley Johnson. Gave us some quick points out the gate, but her defense on the post was really frustrating. Riverton. She was handling pick and roll well, like she was all over the place. There was a good couple minutes where she was definitely the best player on the floor, and she was doing great.
Absolutely. There was a period there where it seemed like every Riverton possession we created a turnover, and it was just so exciting to watch. Well, that's all I got for you. Congratulations on the win, 39-38.
Thanks.
We'll see you at the Colgan. Just heard the voice of the head coach of the Lady Titans, Matt Leet, as we are underway here in this one. As I still got to figure out who's starting tonight for Riverton. Because I can't even read their roster, I'll just be honest. I'm assuming it's Harper, North, Thomas, Richardson, and number 24. I can't read his first name, but it's a North. Because it's in black and white. Starting tonight, the usual 5 suspects for the Titans. Or, well, maybe not. You know who I don't see out there? Brett Hamilton. Guess he's not going to be here today. So Cole Youngblood takes his place. Yeah, I remember now that Brett was not present at school today. Bucket for Youngblood's up and in. Titans early on 4-0. So I do remember that. So Brett will not play tonight. Taking his place is Cole Youngblood, which is definitely not a bad decision. There's a little up and under move from Thomas. Shot no good. As I'll try to get Michael Shepard is the other starter. Because now I'm finally starting to see who's all on the court for Riverton. Here's Ungenhauer. His shot, off the glass and good. And he might have gotten the first one. I'll credit him for it. But it's 6-0 here. Inside for North. North will put up a shot, no good. The Miner tried to get the rebound, but there was Richardson working on Ungenhauer, and his shot's up and in. 2 points for Jamie Richardson, cuts the Titan lead down to 4. There's Miner for 3. Shot no good. Harper comes up with it. Nearly tripped Youngblood there. He flips it over to Thomas. Thomas ahead for nobody, and he throws it away. Back to Columbus. Little miscommunication here on the Rams side of things. There's Miner, gets it over to Midget. Midget will direct a little traffic offensively, flips it over to Ungenhauer. Now back out for Stover. Here's Miner, right wing. Here's the 3 from Ungenhauer off the mark, no good. Richardson comes down with the rebound. He drives inside, puts a shot up, no good. North up with the rebound. His putback is, and the foul.
That's the counts. Fouls on Columbus. Number 13, Colt Ungenhauer. That's his first, team first. And to the line for the Rams to shoot. One shot is number 24, Locke North.
Shot for North, no good. He does corral the rebound. And he stepped out of it. Ball will go back to the Titans. I was getting ready to say that he was pretty close to the foul line. Or not the foul line, but the out of bounds mark. Titan basketball. Here's Miner. Over to Youngblood. Now back to Miner on the left wing. Inside for Stover. Now back out to Miner. Long 2, way strong. Richardson corrals it for the Rams. Harper directing traffic. Bounce pass inside for Locke North. Jump shot in the lane's up and good. He's got 4 out of the 6 for Riverton so far tonight. The other bucket from Jamie Richardson. Titans got off to a hot start offensively. Riverton's caught up. Miner will drive baseline, wait for Locke North to go over the back.
Foul on Riverton, number 24, Locke North. That's his first, team first.
First foul against Locke North. That shot over for Miner, no good. I think they're going to get a foul on Jamie Richardson.
Fouls on Riverton, number 32, Jamie Richardson. That's his first.
Second team foul. His first, as Miner's at the foul line.
Miner.
First one off the mark, no good. Second one bounces out, no good. Stover comes down with the rebound, and his putback's up and in. First bucket of the ball game for Seth Stover, 8-6. There's Tariq Richardson, Jalen McGuire in the ball game for Riverton. Thomas fakes the shot, hands it off to McGuire. Inside for Tariq Richardson. His pass nearly picked away, or ball nearly picked away. It is. Midget gives it overhead to Kurt. Now back to Midget.
Checking in for Riverton with number 33, Jay McGuire. And for your Titans, number 11 is Matt Kurt.
Stover gets it back out to Kirk, now left wing. Here's Midget. Midget working on North, gets it over to, Minor. Brett Hamilton not here tonight, so can't use his name.
And also took the Riverton's number 34, Kenneth Richardson.
There's the top of the key three from Midget, no good. McGuire with the rebound. He flips it ahead to Thomas. There's North. Inside for Tariq Richardson. A little bucket up and good.
Richardson for 2.
And I got to write him down. Trying to figure out what number he is. 34. Should have known. His brother's 32. There's Minor. Rams have tied it up here, 8-all. There's Kirk, back out to Stover. Here's Midget. Midget will drive in the lane, puts a shot up, no good. And the height of Riverton corrals it again. Here's Jamie Richardson. Rams have kind of switched the momentum as he just floats it up, and his shot's up and good. That's Jamie Richardson. He's got 4 points as we tick under a minute here to go in the first quarter. Kirk over to Stover, now back to Midget. Midget will drive inside. Shot rolls in. Landed Midget first bucket of the ball game, supposedly. We're tied 10-all. Here's the pass from North to Richardson. 9 seconds. Richardson drives in. Shot no good. Youngblood comes down with it. Chucks it up. Shot no good.
At the end of 1, it's all tied up.
So we're tied here at the end of 1, 10-all. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. We'll return to Columbus High School with the exciting second quarter.
Your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
We're tied 10 apiece here in this one. Columbus and Riverton fighting it out here. Lady Rams were 0-2, Lady Titans were 0-2 against the Lady Rams, picked up their first win earlier tonight, 39-38. Titans are 2-0 against the Rams on the boys' side. Looking to pick up their third win. Not the first loss. As I believe that's Feldkamp that checked into the ball game now, number 3, Zach Feldkamp. That's inside for Lock North, shot no good. Columbus controls the rebound. Here's Midget, top of the key for 3, rolls in and out. And there's a rebound for Riverton. Pass too strong from Richardson to Feldkamp. It'll go out of bounds back to Columbus. Midget will bring it inside, back it out for Youngblood. Youngblood ahead to Stover, now back to Ungenhauer on the right wing. Working on Richardson, floats it over to Youngblood, now Minor with it. Minor jump shot from the free throw line, no good. Ungenhauer tried to get the rebound. And it'll be controlled by the Rams. Here's Richardson. They'll work inside, nearly stripped of it, gets it over to Feldkamp. Bounce pass from North to McGuire, working on Ungenhauer, and his floater's up and good.
McGuire for 2.
As Coach Thompson going deep into his bench here early on. Ten to 12. There's Ungenhauer, fakes the 3. Drives in instead, puts it up, shot no good, but a foul's called. And that might go against the big man, Jalen McGuire.
Fouls on Riverton, number 33, Jalen McGuire. That's his first.
Colt will shoot 2. First one off the mark for Ungenhauer. That's not a good sign.
For 1, it's Noah Harper.
Harper back into the ball game. Feldkamp will sit for Riverton. Second one for Ungenhauer's up and in. $11 to 12. Richardson over to North, going to trade passes. Harper back to Richardson. 3 for him is up and in.
J.D. Richardson for 3.
11 to 15. Titans down by 4. Almost couldn't do the math there. That's not a good sign. Here's Midget, top of the key. No good. And Richardson corrals the rebound and takes the charge. Oh.
Fouls on Columbus, number 20.
And that's going to get that one on Cole Miners. He fell down.
And for Riverton will be number 25, Holton Thomas.
Holton Thomas will check back in. Titans were, I guess Minor was hoping to get a charge, an offensive foul on Richardson. It'll stay here with Riverton. Bounce pass from Harper inside to Tariq Richardson, an up and under move, and his bucket's up and in. Coach Smiley wants timeout. Talk things over with his squad. 11 to 17. Columbus down by 6. Offense has slowed pretty heavily here in the second quarter so far. 5:28 to go. We return to Columbus High School in 30 seconds.
One of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Better unmute my mic there. Welcome back. I'm glad I can't hear myself when the mic is muted. Otherwise, I probably would have just kept talking. There's Stover with it now. Off the timeout called by Coach Smiley to corral his squad. Now I'm going to keep track of timeouts. Long pass for Ungenhauer. He just tries the 3. No good. Way short. Airballed it. Nearly. Touch net. Inside for Ungenhauer, and his shot floats in. You're going to say off the glass, but it really wasn't. 13 to 17 now. Columbus down by 4. Bounce pass from Harper to Richardson. Nearly stripped away by Cole Minor. We're going to say it stays with Riverton. Long inbound for Jamie Richardson. Finds him. Gets it over to Lock North. Lock North working on Minor. Jump shot, no good. Midget comes down with the rebound. Overhead pass for Cole Youngblood. Gets it near the... And I don't know what that was. I don't know if Minor just wasn't intending for it or if Cole was trying to save it from going out of bounds, but he threw it away hardcore. Pretty much chucked it into the backcourt. And I think Cole Minor was either saying, I'm not even going for that, or I have no idea why he just did that. So a little miscommunication there on the Titans side. And there's the pass inside for Lock North. Jump shot. Rolls out. No good. And that's going to go out of bounds off Tariq Richardson. It'll go back to Columbus. There's Minor. Gets it out to Stover. Now on the right wing for Landon Midget. Finds an opening. Drives in. Shots up and good. And the foul. And one for Landon Midget. And that's just about what you needed right there to
Fouls.
hopefully shift the momentum a little bit.
That's his.
Tariq Richardson will pick up his first foul.
For Riverton will be number 50, Michael Shepard. And for your Titans, number 11, Zach Hurt.
Fourth team foul. They're split by 2. Columbus with 2. Riverton with 4. And the and one for Midget's up and good. Complete the 3-point play. Excuse me. Get confused when Clint and I are trying to say the same thing. I'm going to jumble my words. Here's Shepard working on Youngblood. He floats it up. Shot no good. Stover there for the board. Flips it over to Landon Midget. Midget will reset things. Flip it over to Kirk. There's Ungenhauer. Back to Youngblood. Top the key. Flips it over to Kirk. Back to Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer will drive in, working on Shepard, and there's the offensive foul. Charge called on Colt Ungenhauer as he was working against Michael Shepard. Ball will go back to Riverton. Kind of wish we could have saw that earlier on.
Foul was on Columbus. Number 13, Cole Ungenhauer. That's his second, team third.
And there's the bucket for Noah Harper, no good. Somehow Riverton controls the rebound. I'm not sure we didn't get that there. Harper sneaks through a couple of defenders, and his shot's up and in. That was kind of ugly. Harper, the tiniest one on the team at 5'8", snuck through just about everybody on the Titan defense. There's Midget, nearly lost it, gets it out to Stover. Now Youngblood. Here's Kirk, left wing. 3-point ball game. Titans down 19-16 here early on. Midget fakes the shot and gets it over to Youngblood. Now Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer will work on Jamie Richardson. Jump shot no good. Tried to fight for the rebound. It's controlled by Riverton. Richardson drives in, puts up a shot, no good. And Columbus will control the board. So a fleet of turnovers here late in the second quarter, as Ungenhauer will control the possession from the left wing, flips it over to Stover.
Ball on the floor by the Titans.
And Coach Smiley wants a full timeout. We will take it with him. We'll be back here in 1 minute to Columbus High School. Titans down by 3, 19-16.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Welcome back. Columbus High School. Titans down by 3. 2:07 left to go in the first half. 16-19 as Youngblood will inbound in the backcourt for Landon Midget. There's Kirk. Gets it over to Midget. He tries a 3. Nothing but net. When you needed it, you got it. Tied up at 19. 1:45 left to go in the half. Here's Harper. Harper inside for McGuire. Back out to Harper. Now Thomas. Thomas ahead to Harper inside for the big fella. And he goes up. Easy shot in traffic. So he can pretty much just ignore any defender below him. Got some height. It's pretty much what this team is known for. Riverton back on top. Open 3 for Matt Kirk. Too strong. Like they weren't even watching him. There's the pass to Richardson. And they're going to get a charge on Jamie Richardson finally going the other way.
Fouls on Riverton, number 32, Jamie Richardson.
His second.
That's his second.
5th team foul.
And checking in for the Rams will be number 24, Locke North.
There's Minor. Gets it ahead to Midget. Now Kirk. Fake the 3. Gets it over to Minor now after driving in. Back out to Kirk. Kirk will drive in. Ahead to Youngblood. Now Stover. Stover back out to Youngblood. Here's Minor. Minor in traffic. Blitz it out to Landon Midget. I guess they're going to get a 3-second violation inside the lane. Ball will go back to Riverton. Here's McGuire outside for Thomas. Thomas ahead to North. North will drive in through some traffic. Shot no good. Lands in the hands of Cole Youngblood. They're going to get a pushing foul on the rebound on Colton Thomas.
That's his first, team 6.
I'm trying to find him on. There we go. .16 foul for Riverton. And Titans are set to inbound it in the backcourt. Midget slowly walks it up, trying to set the final shot here with 5 seconds to go. Here's Youngblood. Over to Midget. Tries the 3 at the buzzer. Oh, rolls in and out. Nice attempt. So at the end of the first half,
19.
Rams will lead it going into the locker room, 21-19 over Columbus. Hopefully they'll be able to corral this ball game and win it. We return to Columbus High School with the Cross Construction halftime show coming up here in 2 minutes.
Call service is outstanding in their field. especially for those that are stuck, well, out standing in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at ColesServiceLLC.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Everybody can make something because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Welcome back out here to Columbus High School as we kick off the second round of the Crossland Construction halftime show. And your career awaits with Crossland Construction. Let's start with Crossland right out of high school with their internship and apprenticeship programs. Learn more at crossland.com/careers. We'll take a look at some totals so far from this one as we are in the second half of play, or beginning the second half of play, coming up here in about 6 minutes. So far, leading scorer tonight for the Titans is Landon Midget. He had a bucket in the first, followed up by a 3. Another bucket, kind of drove in, got a little jump shot to go, and then and one at the foul stripe to complete a 3-point play. Rounds out the scoring for him. So 6 and 2. That's 8 for Landon Midget, followed up by 7 from Colt Tungenhauer. 4 in the first, followed up by the same difference. 3-point play in the second. 2 points in the first for Seth Stover. Same deal for Cole Youngblood. And they both round out their scoring total so far with 2. So a little light offensively for the Titans, but they could certainly pick it up. Not a big difference. Riverton started off a little sloppy and then really started to pick things up. 2 from Noah Harper in the second quarter. Leading all scorers so far is Jamie Richardson with 4 in the first and a big 3 in the second. Tariq Richardson follows with 4 as well. Followed by Locke North with 4. Jalen McGuire with 4. So 3 players for Riverton with 4 points so far tonight. And like we said, Noah Harper with 2 points. Locke North, all of his in the first quarter. Tariq Richardson splits his 4 between the first and second. Same story there for Jalen McGuire. 16 fouls for Riverton in the first half, 3 for Columbus. Riverton trying to get up a little more defensively. It's an exciting game. I'll tell you that. Riverton's always a fun opponent to face, but Titans have swept them both times by 10 points or more. So I'm thinking theoretically we could have this ball game. But we're down right now, so you can never say anything. Like I said, the announcer, Jinx, has almost bit me twice. in the last 2 games we played in the Frontenac boys and now the Riverton girls. So I'm not going to say anything more than that. We're going to take another quick break and we'll come back with some totals tonight from around the area so far. And then we will take a look at the schedule as Titans will be on the road for the game coming up here on Friday. We return here to Columbus High School in 2 minutes to finish off the Crossing Construction halftime show. We'll be right back.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
Welcome back here to the Crossing Construction halftime show at the halves of a couple of these games here. Looking at the Girard and Galena game, this one really fell out of Girard's hands quick. It was Girard had the lead at the end of the first, 8-5, but Galena pulled back 24-12. Girard's been known to come back. Did it the same story against Fort Scott and won that game. I hate to say it, but Galena's kind of not rooted for in most scenarios by any school except them because they're undefeated. And that's just it. When you're an undefeated team, everyone wants you to lose. Doesn't matter if you're, Galena's is a really good team. They've always been a really good team. They got great coaching, great players. They've had a consistent group for about 4 years now, and that's why they're so good. But everyone wants you to lose when you're undefeated. And they're 13, 14-0, something like that. But they got a couple of big games coming up. So, we'll see. They still got to go through us another time. Lost to Galena by 7. Columbus trying to hold on here in this one and corral. Coach Smiley trying to corral his squad. We'll look at Parsons and Frontenac. They're in the second of this one. Frontenac's up 31-27. The girls won that game. Boys are up now against Parsons 31-27. Parsons, a local opponent. But Frontenac CNC, so they got to root for Frontenac on this one. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens here in this one as we tick under a minute to go until the start of the second half. Titans down 21-19 against Riverton. The tight game here. In this one, both squads ready out of the locker room, see what both teams have drawn up to keep themselves in it. 2-point ball game. Titans will have it to start the second half, so I guess they won the tip. Stover looking to set something up here on offense. Here's Youngblood. He'll back out with it inside for Ungenhauer, and a quick foul there, and Ungenhauer will shoot 2 off the bat. I think if you're Coach Thompson, not the way you want to start.
32, that'll
go against Jamie Richardson.
Team first.
That's his 3rd foul. That's the person you're trying to foul out. That's
Somehow.
not a bad start to have 3 fouls. Here's less than 15 seconds away. Or 15 seconds in, to the second half, and he's got 3 fouls. Jalen McGuire will replace him. Holt knocks down the second one
From the line.
and ties them both up. 21 all. Here's Lock North working on Midget. His shot no good, and Columbus will come down with the board. Midget takes off hard, flips it over to Minor. Langenhauer directing traffic, flips it over to Stover at top of the key. There's Midget. Midget will drive inside, puts up a shot no good, and McGuire comes down with the rebound. That's the guy you got to pay attention to if you're Columbus. Him and Jamie Richardson, because, man, they can do some damage on either ends of the court. And Columbus fans in disagreement.
Fouls on Columbus. Number 13, Colt Unghauer. That's his third team first.
Not sure what the foul was on.
Taking in for the Titans will be
They're
number
going to get a foul on Colt Ungenhauer. That's his third, and if Riverton's trying to foul somebody out, it's probably going to be Colt. So I guess a little ticky-tack foul situation as North gets it into Harper. Harper back out for Thomas. Thomas, shot goes over the board, no good. Or over the rim, excuse me. As Midget will drive in the lane, back it out to Stover. Here's Minor. Here's Kirk for three. Shot no good. Little collision between Stover and Youngblood, but Titans control the rebound. Minor with the ball, flips it over to Matt Kirk. 6:26 left to go here in the third quarter. There's Stover from the foul stripe, no good. And they'll get a foul on somebody down there.
Fouls on Riverton, number 50, Michael Shepard.
That'll be on Michael Shepard.
Team first.
His first, as Minor is set to inbound it.
Correction. Team second.
Second team foul of the second half. There's Youngblood for three. Shot no good. Lock North nearly lost it, but came up with the rebound for Riverton. He'll drive in, goes up to the basket, and it rattles in for Lock North. And now Riverton back with the lead by 2. Midget flips it out to Stover. Here's Youngblood. There's Minor across for Kirk. There's Midget. He goes up, gets the basket and the foul. And one for Landon Midget.
Fouls on Riverton, number 25.
That will go against Colton Thomas, his second, team's third.
The Titans will be number 35. Landon Midget.
And one for Midget bounces off. Columbus gathers up the rebound. That was Stover. Now Kirk with the ball. Gets it back to Stover near the top of the key. McGuire working on him. Here's Youngblood, jumper from the foul stripe, rolls in and out. Oh. And Kirk and Shepard both their hands up, waiting to see where the possession was going to go. It goes back to Riverton.
And number 30.
It's Tariq Richardson and Jamie Richardson. Check back in. Coach Thompson sends the brothers in.
Will be number 13. Ungenhauer.
There's that pass stolen away by Stover. Here's Ungenhauer ahead. Shot no good, but he will draw the foul. Fourth team foul on Riverton.
Foul on Riverton, number 24.
And that will go against number 24, Lock North. Second personal.
The Titans will be number 13. Ungenhauer.
First one way short for Ungenhauer. Been a little sloppy at the foul stripe tonight, but got plenty of time to corral that in. And second one goes right where the first one did. And that pass stolen away by Lock North. I don't know how Titans didn't get a foul call there, and they're going to say Minor stepped out of bounds. That'll go back to Riverton. And Minor kicks it away from Harper. And I'll be honest, I'm really not sure how Columbus got away with not a foul call against Log North. As Minor pretty much tripped him. There's the pass inside to Tariq Richardson. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Riverton. There's North, gets it out to Harper. Over to Richardson. Richardson will direct traffic and set up the offense. Here's Harper. Over to North. Inside for Tariq Richardson. He corrals it, and his jump shot's up and in. First points of the second half for Tariq Richardson.
Tariq Richardson for 2.
I'm pretty sure it's Tariq. Go ahead and say Tariq. I'm not sure with my pronunciation, I guess. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. If that's the case, I've been pronouncing it wrong the entire season. There's Ungenhauer, shot off the glass in the lane. He's up and in, ties the ball game back up 25 apiece. Here's Harper. Bounce pass underneath, goes nowhere. It'll stay with Riverton. Gets landed off the hand of Landon Midget. North set to inbound it. In the backcourt for Noah Harper. Flips it over to Richardson. Jamie Richardson. Now over to his younger brother Tariq. Here's back to the older Richardson. Pass picked away by Minor. And that's a tough call to take.
Foul on Columbus, number 22.
As he picked it away, and they're going to get a blocking foul on Minor.
15 second.
Way after the pass, or way after the steal, excuse me. It's a little late call, and Titans in disagreement. There's Richardson, gets it out to Harper. And that pass stolen away by Youngblood. Whistle's blown. I think they're going to get a foul on Michael Shepard.
That's it.
Thought he held up 50, and then I looked to see if Michael Shepard was even in the game.
Checking in for Riverton will be number 2.
Second personal on Shepard. 15 foul on Riverton. Titans inbounded. Here's Youngblood. Gets it over to Stover. Stover past the 3 up. Gets it over to Ungenhauer. Tied 25 all. 3:05 left to go here in the third quarter. Minor with it now over to Stover. Over to Youngblood now. Pass ahead for Midget. Midget working on North will drive in the lane, and his shot's off the glass and good. So that all worked out off of a not so great call. Titans earned some points. That pass nearly picked off by Seth Stover. There's Harper. And that pass was tipped from Cole Minor's fingers, lands in the hands of Youngblood. And here's Midget. He takes it in. Been working against Harper, and he'll fake it, and his shot's up and good. 29-25. It's now a 4-point ball game. Columbus on top. There's Harper. Puts it over to Thomas. Jamie Richardson atop, and that pass stolen away by Seth Stover ahead for Ungenhauer. He's going for it. One-handed slam. Nice move there, and Columbus controlling it here. And Columbus, 31-25, is taking the lead as Coach Tucker Thompson wants a full timeout. We'll take it with him. We return here to Columbus High School for this exciting matchup in 1 minute.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Welcome back. Titans have gained some momentum here late in the third quarter. 2 minutes exactly on the clock. Here left in the third. Titans on top 31-25 by 6. Coach Thompson wants a timeout. Took it with his team. Corralled them a little bit. There's Richardson. Slips it over to Feldkamp. Back to Richardson. Inside for Lock North. This shot no good. And a foul will be called as North will go to the foul line.
That's number 42, set.
That will go against Stover, his first personal team third foul.
Riverton will be number
Third team foul, excuse me. First one for North, nothing but net. And second one rattles in. North converts on both of them. There's Midget over to Minor inside for Stover. Jump shot no good. And Riverton comes down with the rebound. Richardson will drive in. He'll take a jump shot of his own. Nothing but net.
Jaden Richardson for 2.
It's first points of the third quarter for Jamie Richardson. 31-29. Riverton's pulled it back within 2. Kind of quickly. A little bit alarming there. Here's Youngblood. Flips it over to Ungenhauer. Ahead for Minor. Minor will drive baseline. Pick it up top. His shot's up and in. First points of the ball game for Cole Minor. 33-29. Here's Richardson. And his shot's off the glass and good from the side. Near the baseline. And he's got 4 after scoring nothing in the entire third quarter. He scored 4 points here in the last 40 seconds. Long 2 from Minor, no good. Richardson comes down with it. 33-31. Head for Tariq Richardson. His up and under moves good. Tied back once again, 33 all. 21 seconds. Midget will pass it off for Ungenhauer now. Stover. Stover ahead for Youngblood. Now Midget back with it. Tries the 3 at the buzzer. Shot no good. Rims off. So we're tied.
3, we're all tied up at
33 all. An exciting one here to finish. Might have another Frontenac game coming up here, except it's been close the entire way on this one. We return here to Columbus High School to finish this one out in 1 minute.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back. Tied 33 all here to start the fourth quarter. 8 minutes of play left. It'll be Ram basketball. Long North inbounds it for Feldkamp. There's North now. There's pass to Feldkamp. Back to North. Here's Jamie Richardson. Fake the 3. Puts it over to Feldkamp. Feldkamp for Thomas. Inside for Tariq Richardson. Stuck in traffic. Pass swatted away. And Titans will control it. Midget will back out against the Ram defense. Here's Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer drives in, up and under move, off the glass and good. First bucket of the fourth quarter for anybody goes to Colt Ungenhauer. Here's Thomas inside for Tariq Richardson. Back out to Thomas. And that pass stolen away by Cole Miner. He's going up ahead. And his shot's off the glass and good. There's the long pass for Richardson. Inside for Tariq Richardson, and he loses it. Lands in the hands of Cole Youngblood. And Titans can slow things down here finally a little bit off of 2 quick turnovers. Rams a little sloppy coming out of the fourth. Here's Youngblood. Midget will take it inside. Shot no good. He gets his own rebound, and he'll go back up. Midget gets the and one.
Foul on Riverton. 424, Lock North.
That'll be Lock North. Third personal. Team sixth. As McGuire and Harper will check back in as Richardson and Feldkamp will sit.
33, Daylan McGuire. And to the line for the Titans will be number 35, Langdon Midget.
39-33. Midget completes the three-point play.
3-point play for Midget.
40-33. Titans now on top by 7. Largest lead of the ball game. There's Lock North. He goes in. Shots up and in. Back down to 5. That's all right. You just got to keep working offensively. Midget will pass it off for Youngblood. Here's Miner. Miner will take it in, working on North. Shot blocked. Youngblood does control the rebound. Flips it back over to Miner. Pass nearly tipped away, and he controls it. Miner falls down. And Miner falls down, and they call traveling. Okay. Certainly didn't take any steps with it. Here's Richardson. Over to North. North will drive in, back out. Here's Harper. Harper over to Richardson. Now back to Harper. Triangular passes around the perimeter. Here's Thomas for 3. No good. Youngblood comes down with the board. Midget will direct a little traffic. Find an opening here for the Titans on the offense. Here's Youngblood. Over to Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer fakes the 3, gets it over to Stover. Over to Midget now on the right wing. Finds an opening, has to back out. Weaves it around over to Youngblood. Youngblood will direct traffic. You got McGuire working on him. Pass nearly stripped away. Gets it over to Miner. And there's a top. That's definitely a jump ball as North and Miner. Nobody was giving it up. It'll stay with the Titans. Neither North or Miner were giving that ball up. Miner will inbound it for Midget in the backcourt. Titans have wasted a lot of clock on this possession. Good move. So we're down to 4:41 here. Still plenty of time, but you're wasting away the clock with a lead, and that's smart here, especially when it's not a big lead, but in one within 2 possessions like 5. Here's Midget. Midget will get it over to Stover now, top of the key. Back outside for Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer will drive in. Got swatted away, and they'll call a foul. I think on Jalen McGuire.
Fouls on Riverton, number 1, Noah Harper.
No, they're going to get it on Noah Harper.
Team 7.
I thought McGuire behind him swatted it away, but apparently not. But Ungenhauer will go to the foul line. First on Harper. 17 foul, puts Titans in the bonus. First one for Ungenhauer, nothing but net. After missing quite a few of them, he's finally corralled himself back in. Hopefully, like I said, announcers drink's very real. Don't want to say anything too early. And Miner, second one goes in and out, but rebound by Youngblood, and he'll be fouled. And that's what you needed right there. And I think the momentum might be starting to swing.
Lock North. That's his 4th. Team 8.
And Coach Thompson going to call timeout for his squad, try to regroup them. 6-point game here, and Youngblood at the foul line. We'll return to Columbus High School here in 30 seconds. We'll be right back.
Is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at colesservicellc.com.
41-35, Columbus on top of Riverton. 6 points. Lead's been cut back several times.
Fielding for the Titans will be number 12, Cole Youngblood.
Youngblood at the foul line to increase it. First one, almost airballed, way short. Second one, nothing but net. Not a bad night. Youngblood with only 3 points in the ball game, but that one came at a crucial time. Here's Harper. Gets it over to Richardson. Now to North. Here's Thomas. Back to North. North to Harper in the corner. He's got a corner three. Nothing but net.
Harper for three.
42-38. Back to a 4-point ball game. Here's Youngblood. Youngblood over to Stover. Stover inside for Midget. Trying to get it going. And they're going to get a travel in the lane. That would have been a shot and a foul, I'm sure of it.
For 50.
But an and one attempt for Midget, but
And checking in for your Titans will be number 22, Cole Minor.
they're going to get a travel on Landon. That's a tough call, especially this late in the game. I'll go back to Riverton. Here's Richardson. Flips it over for Harper. There's Thomas for three. Shot no good. Richardson tried to get the putback. Here's McGuire, and they're going to get a charge on McGuire. Yeah, there was no way that was a
That's his second team ninth.
Titan foul. That'll be the second foul on McGuire, team ninth. Titans are almost in the double bonus here. It'd be great if it could be. Here's Midget. Midget will speed it up, slow it down, gets it over to Youngblood. Here's Stover. Stover for Youngblood. Youngblood now to Minor. No really student section here tonight in Riverton, but the crowd is chanting. And that pass tipped away, and Jamie Richardson, with the height he's got, can corral it. And he loses it in the lane, and Midget comes up with it. And they foul Midget hard in the backcourt. I think Riverton wanted a travel.
Foul on Riverton, number 25, Colton Thomas. That's his third, team 10. And to the line with the Titans will be
Colton Thomas' third foul. It's getting pretty loud here in Titan Fieldhouse. Midget's at the foul line. Coach Thompson not in agreement with a call. Second one for Landon. Nothing but net.
2 for 2 for Midget.
He goes 2 for 2 at the line. He's got 5 in the fourth quarter, and 3 of them have come at the foul stripe tonight, and that pass picked away by Minor. Minor tried to save it. Couldn't before it went out of bounds. It'll stay with Riverton.
For Riverton will be number 24, Lock North.
Clock North back in the ball game. It's not a comfortable lead here, but a lead at that, 44-38. Oh. And I think Cole Youngblood almost tipped that into the basket. And that was unfortunate.
That's
Going to say foul on the floor, and they are going to count the basket.
Cole Youngblood.
First on Youngblood. Fourth team foul.
Thomas.
I don't even know who you credit that to. I'll give it to Thomas. He doesn't have a point in the ball game. And he completes the three-point play. Back to within one possession. Here's Midget. Midget works it around, gets it over to Stover. Stover ahead for Ungenhauer. Ungenhauer drives in, and Coach Smiley calls timeout.
It's going to be a full.
Coach Smiley wants a full. We'll take it with him. We return here to Columbus High School following the commercial break in 1 minute.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back. One possession ball game, Titan basketball. And that one swatted out by Noah Harper. And they'll inbound it a little further back. Finally, we get it inside for Midget. Over the top to Minor. Minor will drive in from the elbow. Shot rattles in. That was huge.
Minor for two.
Here's where now under 2 minutes, 46-41. There's North. Here's Thomas. He tries a three. Shot no good. Lands in the hands of Noah Harper. Back out to North. North on top for Thomas. Here's Richardson. Richardson will drive in. Shots off the glass and good.
Jamie Richardson for two.
46-43. Back to one possession. Minor drives in. Shots up and good. Races to the basket. Got it to go. Those buckets are important this late in the ball game. When it's this close. 5 points. Under a minute. Rams got to work quickly if they want to win this one. Here's Harper, and pass landed off the foot of Ungenhauer. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams. 52.1 seconds. There's Thomas. Gets it ahead for Harper. Harper will try a three. Shot no good. And Youngblood comes down with the rebound. And they're going to try to prevent him from getting across half court. You got to go.
Timeout call on the floor by the Titans.
And Titans will call timeout to save the possession. Or nope, it's a full. 33.5 seconds. Titans should win this ball game. We'll go ahead and take a 30. And then we'll come back to Titan Fieldhouse and wrap this game up. We return after this commercial break.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Welcome back. 48-43. 33.5 seconds left to go in the ball game. Titans up by 5. Close one. Closest of these two have met. There's Minor inside for Stover. Game's been close the entire way, and a foul in the backcourt.
Foul on Riverton, number 3, Zach Feldkamp. That's his first.
The foul will go against Zach Feldkamp.
22, Cole Meyer.
First one for Minor up and in.
The number 24, Locke North.
And there's the second one.
Minor goes 2 for 2 from the line.
Minor gets both. That was the first foul on Feldkamp. And Jamie Richardson knocks down 2 points. That'll be another 30-second timeout called by Coach Thompson. We'll take it with him. We'll be back here to Columbus High School in 30 seconds.
Graphics and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
50-45, still a 5-point ball game. 23.7 seconds left to go. Here as Minor inbounds it to Midget, and they'll get a foul in the backcourt.
Foul on Riverton, number 1, Noah Harper. That's his second. To line for the Titans will be number 35, Landon Midget.
Be the second foul on Noah Harper.
Picking in for the Rams will be number 24, Locke North.
And second one from Midget rattles in. So split the pair. Here's Richardson. We'll get it out to North. 15 seconds. There's North for 3 off the mark. Harper saves it.
Taking in for the Rams will be number 3, Zach Feldkamp.
Zach Feldkamp will check back in for Riverton. And Ungenhauer will be fouled in the backcourt by Richardson with 10.6.
Danny Richardson.
His fourth. 51-45.
Will be number 13, Cole Ungenhauer. Checking in for the Rams will be number 24, Locke North.
Ungenhauer makes 1 of 2. There's the 3 from Jamie Richardson. Shot no good, and Columbus will hold on to it here. Less than a second, and Titans will win it. 52-45.
45.
Down at the half, and Columbus comes back to win it. 52-45. A nice game here for Columbus. A big one. And they sweep Riverton here in the CNC all 3 times. And the girls, and tonight, girls and boys sweep the Rams. We're going to take a quick break. We'll add up some stats from this ball game. And we'll call it a night here from Columbus, Kansas. We'll return, kick off our post-game show coming up here in 2 minutes. We'll be right back here in Columbus Sports Live.
Columbus.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the Drug Facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the Drug Facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/Drug Facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Welcome back out here to Columbus High School. Titans win it tonight. Complete the sweep over the Riverton Rams with the boys winning 52-45 in a game that was really back and forth. I mean, it was completely, a couple teams had a couple momentum swings here that were minor, but Titans managed to come back at the end with a few big shots and win this ball game. So a nice night for the Titans. They will sweep the Riverton Rams overall 3-0. The ladies win their game 2-1. Well, that wasn't the score of the game, but finally they get a win over the Rams after they went 0-2 against them as far as season play goes in matches. So a good night overall. Some big things to take out of this Titan game were the fact that there were two really only people that scored the bucket tonight. I mean, you had people that were making minor points here and there. Cole Minor had 7. Seth Stover had 2. Youngblood had 3. But Landon Midget led all scores tonight with 20. And right behind him is Cole Dungenhauer with 19. So not really divisive scoring on either kind of level. I noticed Colt was getting a bit tired towards the end. He had a lot of points. Landon was really good at going into the basket, driving in, and getting some layups in transition when we needed them. In fact, some of those were huge. Kind of led to a few, like we said, minor momentum swings. Landon had 8 at the half. He corralled another 6 in the third quarter, plus a few trips to the foul line, another bucket in the fourth. He ends with 20 tonight. Colt had 7, and he ended up with, 6 in the third. And then he had a couple of big and ones there, a couple 3-point plays. He rounds out with 19. Cole Minor, He had no points up until the second half, so he came up big in times when we needed him. 2 in the third, and then 6 in the fourth quarter. Looking at Seth Stover, he had a bucket in the first. That's where it stayed for him tonight. 2 points overall. And Cole Youngblood had a bucket in the first and managed to make 1 of 2 at a trip to the foul line. He completes the night with 3 points. Looking at the Rams side, they're led in scoring tonight by Jamie Richardson with 7 at the half. He picked up another 4 in the third quarter and another 4 in the fourth quarter. And that's how he ends tonight with 15 points. So 8 in the entire second half for Jamie Richardson. For his brother, Tariq, he had 8 in total, 4 at the half and then 4 in the third quarter. That rounds out his scoring tonight. Jamie Richardson was followed in scoring by Locke North, who had 10 points tonight, 4 in the first half. He came up big for the Rams in the second with, let's count them, 4 in the third plus another 2 in the fourth. That rounds out his scoring. 2 in the first half for Noah Harper. He picks up a 3 in the fourth, rounds out his scoring with 5. Colton Thomas, he had 3, and all of them came in the third quarter. And that's where it stayed for Colton Thomas. And then for Jalen McGuire, he had 4 at the first half. That's where it stayed for him. 4 overall in the ball game. Michael Shepard, no points tonight. And I think that about covers everybody on the score sheet. So those are your totals tonight from this ball game. A pretty nice win for the Titans, 52-45. The girls won earlier tonight, 39-38. So a nice sweep. Always like to see that here in Titan Country. We'll take another quick break, and we'll come back, look at some scores from around the area, and then hopefully have a word from the head coach himself, and then we'll wrap things up as we'll also talk about the schedule coming up here in the next few weeks, as we will finish out the main season strong here as we head into February. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with more from the postgame show here in 2 minutes.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the 4-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Welcome back out here to Columbus High School. We only got a couple of games to talk about tonight. I'm sure Colgan swept Baxter Springs, although in the boys' game, I'm actually not sure because the last time those two played, Baxter beat Colgan. So I wish I could find the score of that one for you. But that boys' one should have been good. I'm not very confident the girls' game was a good one. I'm sure Colgan came out on top by a decent margin. But you know what? You never know. Taking a look at the Girard and Galena game. Galena heading up to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium tonight. Trojans will fall 31-38. Galena remains perfect here in CNC and in overall play. They've yet to lose, but they've still got a couple of good teams that they faced in some close matchups. They've got Riverton again. They've got Frontenac again. Us again. We gave them a 7-point game. Riverton gave them a 6. So we'll just have to see how that one goes. Taking a look at the Parsons and Frontenac game. That one is in the fourth quarter with Parsons ahead of Frontenac 68-58. So it looks like Parsons is probably going to come out with the win on that one. It's 3:45 left to go in the game. So don't know. Could definitely come back from a 10-point difference with 3:45 left to go, but you just it's a bit difficult. But we'll have to wait and see. There's still time left on the clock. Maybe try to update you on that one before we get out of here tonight. We're going to take another quick break, and hopefully we'll get Coach Smiley up here, get his thoughts on this ball game, and then we'll talk to you also about the schedule coming up here in just a little bit. So we'll take another 2-minute timeout, hopefully, maybe 3 minutes, maybe longer, depending on how long Coach Smiley's in the locker room, and we'll be back talking to him. If not, we'll tell you about the schedule coming up here on the next few weeks of Varsity Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Calls carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Everybody can make something because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Columbus.
Call service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at ColesServiceLLC.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Coles Service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at ColesServiceLLC.com.
Welcome back out here to Titan Fieldhouse tonight for the nightcap. Titans win it 52-45 over the Riverton Rams. A close game pretty much the entire stretch. A few teams had minor momentum swings here and there, but they caught up. Titans managed to pull out with the win. You guys were down by a few at the halftime, 3 or 4. Not a big lead for Riverton, but what did you guys talk about at the half that kind of corralled you into a big third and fourth quarter?
Our guys have been doing a pretty good job in the second half. We talked about just playing with a lot of heart, a lot of toughness, getting down the floor better than we did in the first. We were not winning those races. Riverton, came out and played a very good first half, and so we had switching things up.
You guys, Riverton, probably one of the tallest teams in the CNC, 6'8", 6'7", 6'5", and the list goes on and on. Have you guys kind of talked about that in the 3 times that you've played them, kind of worked on controlling their height a little bit?
Well, we are blessed with our own height, so
That's
we don't
true.
have to worry too much about...
Got the state high jump champion in your...
That's right. So, and Seth and Cole, both minor and blood, they're not tiny by any measure, and, so we can defend them. We match up. We're a little bit fortunate on that side compared to some of the other teams.
Looking at this coming Friday, actually, you guys will travel to Colgan, take on the Panthers for the second time. I know they played Baxter tonight. I couldn't find the score of it, but how have you guys prepared for Colgan coming up the second time around?
We're going to talk about it the next 2 days in practice. It's going to be important for us to go over all of our stuff and make sure we are able to execute whenever, a time in a game happens where we got to call this or that. Tomorrow and the next day will be when we discuss Colgan. We haven't, like we talked last time, you can't really look ahead too far. But they have gotten healthier, and I know Coach Heffron's guys have been in games. They've led some late. They've been, real close, a bucket or two. So that's what we expect to see every night.
If you could pick a player tonight, I know the scoring was a bit lopsided for a couple guys, but mostly everybody got a bucket in there tonight that touched the court. If you could pick somebody tonight that could take the title as the player of the game, somebody that stood out for you tonight.
Yeah, Lennon really did a great job tonight. He was able to get inside and finish. So he was not, too worried about that size you talked about. And that speaks to that guy's character. And he's not the tallest one on our team, but he was down inside, posting up, and the one finishing at the block. So got to keep your hat to Landon tonight. The other guys played well, obviously. A bit under the weather, but we're going to be healthy, hopefully, for Friday night.
Yeah, I saw Brett was out tonight. He was, I'm assuming, a bit sick.
Yeah, Brett's not been feeling well. He's been in communication with me the last few days, and we hope he gets better quickly. We'll need them against our future opponents. So we got game Friday at Colgan, then we go to Coffeyville Monday, and then we're at home again here next Tuesday. So again, these 2 practices that we're going to have are very important for us to know that we'll be able to execute.
Absolutely. Well, I'll let you get out of here. It's cold. It's late, and
I'm warming up.
Exhausted. Yeah, but
burning gaseline out there. Appreciate it, Carson.
Yeah, but we'll see you Friday night against Colgan. Good win tonight.
Thank you, Carson.
Absolutely. You just heard the voice of the head boys basketball coach, Jerry Smiley. We'll wrap things up here from Titan Fieldhouse. Like you said, we will be in Colgan on Friday night to take on the Panthers second time around. Until then, thanks for watching, and good night.
Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by